Hi, so today let's talk about extempore, what it is, and how do you become better at it. So in school, I'm sure you would have heard of the pick and speak competition, right? Where you have a couple of chits with mystery topics in them. You go and you pick a chit, and you have around 1 or 2 minutes to prepare, and you have to give a speech in front of all of your friends for, I guess, around 3 + 1 minutes, roughly around that timing, right? So extempore is essentially the same thing, where you have to deliver a speech in front of an audience without any prior preparation, and you have a time limit within which you have to deliver that speech. So extempore is actually a common mechanism used to test communicative ability. Judges will be observing your presentation skills, they will be analyzing your topic analysis and breakdown abilities, and they will be analyzing your thought structure process. Another very important thing that you have to keep in mind is they will be looking at your ability to engage the audience. How do you take a topic that you had no anticipation for, and how do you hold the attention of a crowd of people merely by your words and maybe your body gestures as well? So you may think that if you are given a topic which you have no idea about, you're going to be in hot water, right? Actually, an effective communicator will know how to use language to manipulate words and be able to move their way around the topic, work through it, and still be able to deliver a speech, still manage to give something back to the audience. And we have a few tips for you today. Firstly would obviously be to broaden your knowledge. So figure out what works for you. If you like reading, read about different topics, move outside of your comfort zone. If you like interacting with people, join different groups and talk to different people and hear what they have to say, but still move out of your comfort zone. And if you like maybe watching things, watch different documentaries, watch different types of movies, and look into what exactly the director is trying to convey. Still move out of your comfort zone. Don't just stick to your existing knowledge, and broaden it. Keep an open mind. Try and make connections between different subjects, and that will be very helpful for you to work under that high stress situation where you have no preparation whatsoever, no prior preparation whatsoever. You'll still be able to connect whatever knowledge you already have to the topic because you would have developed this ability. Apart from that, it would be very helpful if you look into opinionated pieces, because we're not just looking for facts which you're going to give out in an extempore speech. We're looking for a stance, we're looking for your opinion. So how do you develop that opinion, and how do you stand by your opinion? How do you counter the other opinion, right? So for that, it's very helpful if you read opinionated pieces and you listen to speeches maybe, but always understand that you would have to acknowledge the other side as well while you are giving your stance, while you're trying to explain and fight for your stance. Because more often than not, the other side also makes sense, but you have to tell the judges and the audience why, in spite of that side making sense, your stance holds more weightage. Apart from that, a third tip which we can give you is try learning quotes, proverbs, sayings, and things like that, because those really add emotion to your speech. That helps grasp the attention of the audience. It helps them relate to you, and it really makes your speech a lot less boring, actually. So it's a very effective way to start speeches and end speeches. But don't make it too complicated, don't make it too abstract. So for that, it's good to try and learn very versatile quotes, try and understand what the meaning of the quote is, and always remember to know in what context that quote was said. So don't just pull out something from anywhere and think that this makes perfect sense, because it can actually be very much out of context. Because should someone know from the audience where that quote is from, and it actually falls completely out of place, then it might put you in a bit of a pickle. Apart from that, make sure, the fourth point which we can give you is to make sure that your speech and your content has some sort of relatable elements to it. And how do you do that? So during a preparation time, which is I guess around 1 to 2 minutes, it should be given to you, try and relate the topic to your life experiences. Give the audience examples, give the audience something which they can hold on to, something which they can use to understand your speech. So that way you will be giving them something very, very memorable to understand. Give them a story. Make your speech come alive for them. So be your own narrator. I hope all of these tips helps. Apart from that, do like and follow for more. Thank you so much.